maximum swag. Lecture building, second floor, and possibly first floor, and the Nightmare of Mensis. First part, at least, before Micolash, host of the Nightmare. Ah, got it. There's absolutely nothing to like about the acid throwing the students. Other than an appreciation of their inclusion in the game as a viable enemy. Wow. Okay, off to a good start. Well. I don't know, I'm disappointed in myself. I feel like I should be drawn and quartered for that. Or broken on the wheel. Okay, back at it again. This time taking a different route. The lecture building. A more thorough scouring of the place. Now, if I remember correctly, the most effective weapon against these students is a thrusting weapon, namely Ludwig's Holy Blade. Would be able to deal with them much more effectively than I can currently with my Hunter's Axe. The acid throws must be dealt with first. They are the primary threat to my existence here. I just wish that the surface tension of the students, as they appear to be some sort of jellied substance, or formed out of some sort of jellied substance at this point in their existence, I wish that it was a little lower, or actually a lot lower, just so that their outer layer couldn't contain their inner, and they just spill over the floor. Even more than they do already. Because, as you can see, they leave trails of slime in their wake. Anyways, back up here to deal with the headmaster of the lecture building. A fire-wielding church giant. Who is probably the most dangerous of his kind. Downstairs is Patches the spider. We'll get to him in just a moment. After the defeat of the headmaster. No, it would make more sense if he had some sort of fire elemental attack as he bears it on his fists. But no, I suppose it's just looks. Oh, and of course, don't forget to go over here and uncover notes that reveal something as to the inner workings of the mystery of pale blood. Nameless moon presence beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. Pale blood. 3/3 chords, referencing of course the 3/3 of an umbilical cord 4 of which you can find in this game, in a single playthrough, that allows you to resist the pull of the moon presence and engages it as an active boss at the very end of the game after Gehrman the First Hunter. Now, if you talk to him and exhaust his dialogue, and don't tell him that you think ill of him, he gives you a rune.
No matter, such detail.
Anti-clockwise metamorphosis. I almost said clockwise metamorphosis, but something told me that that was wrong. In any case, I'm not going to explore this lower floor, perhaps in the next video about the Nightmare Frontier. But for now, I'm going to head back up and exit through this door. I was going to say east door, but there's no actual sense of direction here. And into the Nightmare of Mensis. Here we are in the Nightmare of Mensis. We start out at a place that doesn't have a lamp. It's one of the in-between places, like a small patch of woods on the road to Hemwick, or the area before the Yahar Yu Unseen Village lamp. Now, these beasts, once you kill them, they release pale worms. At least in the Nightmare of Mensis, the silverbeasts release pale worms. Blobber worms, I want to call them. Unless, of course, you kill them with a weapon that's imbued with fire, which burns the parasites out from inside of them. Okay. Now up here is an area where frenzy is of primary concern due to the brain of Mensis that exists in the towers, one of the temples that can only be reached after you defeat Micolash, host of the nightmare. Occasionally it also just drains your health, as well as building up your frenzy bar. Okay. Now I'm going to run through and ignore the silverbeasts in favor of extracting myself from the area of influence of the brain of Mensis. I'm going to just rush through this next area, avoiding all of the rock-throwing giants, as it will be difficult enough to face the spiders in their home lair. You'll see what I mean in just a few seconds. Well, I suppose that it will be... Oh, are you going to come after me? Are you? No? Good. So, not the fastest way, but the surest way to deal with these spiders is to go up here first. Rushing into it will almost certainly result in your death. To go up here first and lure them one by one. Or two by two. They are pretty manageable, the small ones. Lure them into coming onto this walkway here. One by one we bite the dust, kick the bucket, begin trust, give up the goose when your number's up, we all fall down. They do perplexing amount of damage for such feeble-looking creatures. Okay. And then, of course, the largest of them is rather difficult to deal with. How am I going to go about this? I thought I could reach it. Nope. Oh, there's one that I thought. Come up here, little spider, away from your mother. It'll be our little secret. Now one more strip. There we are. I usually die more times than once to this room, but regardless, the next part shall prove to be perhaps more challenging. A member of the choir awaits, but I believe either Ludwig's or Kirkhammer. Yeah, no, not going through that. I'm almost out of blood vials. Well, thankfully there's a shortcut up ahead. Should be easier when backed into a corner. There goes the last of my blood vials. Damn it. Well, at least he won't be troubling me anymore. I can now run through with abandon. Well, at least hopefully. And of course, in Mensis there are, I believe there's at least one beldame that will plague you throughout your travels. Usually, no one invades until the second level of the Nightmare of Mensis, after Micolash. Oh, yes, the spiders are still following. So I shall continue with haste towards the shortcut. Here it leads you back around to not quite the beginning of the Nightmare of Mensis, but to the lamp known as Murgo's Loft base. Murgo being the Nightmare newborn, son of Yarnum and presumably Odin, whose wet nurse exists in the lunarium at the tip of this nightmare. Iron-masked gnomes serve as blind and deaf guardians of the lowest level of the Nightmare of Mensis. Well, not the lowest. The lowest is that to which the brain of Mensis falls once cut from its supports. But that is later on. I suppose I should say that they serve as the guardians of the ground floor of the Nightmare of Mensis. Now be aware that there are several hiding behind pillars and mirrors that are easily overlooked. Archers. That is. This one is easily dealt with if you know that he's there. And the other two are over here. The archer gnomes, or dwarves, or whatever they are easily the most aggravating of all of them, as they have both the shoulder check attack of the regular ones and the ranged attack, as can be expected from an archer. Okay, up here is the shortcut to Murgo's Loft base lamp, as well as the entrance to the boss fight with Micolash, host of the night.
Cause. Or some say cosm. Do you hear our prayers? We shall not abandon the dream. No one can catch us. No one can stop us now.
This, of course, is Micolash, head of the School of Mensis, presumably, and host of the Nightmare of Mensis. It is strange that when he is killed, the nightmare does not dissipate, as he is the host, assumedly. That points to some power greater than his, keeping it alive. Whoa! What the heck? A flurry of attacks. I didn't even damage him. Well, that was a terrible surprise. In any case, time to try again, I guess. Micolash is probably second only to Martyr Ligarius, for me at least, in terms of boss difficulty in this game. There you can hear the cries of Murgo. Okay, once more with gusto. Micolash can be easily herded into his room by simply going around the outside of this loop of hallways, then backtracking a bit, and going straight through the center. Now, there is no rally potential from these pale specters. And nor do they grant blood echoes on killing them. He likes to spam all the drivers, which is nothing compared to his second phase, A Call Beyond, which has great chance of one-shotting. This first stage is exceedingly simple. He simply spams Augur of Brightus, you dodge to the left or right, and hit him once. Usually doesn't go quite like that, but he was backed into a corner, give him a chance.
Oh, majestic! A hunter is a hunter, even in a dream. But alas, not too fast. Nightmare swirls and chills.
Oh, I did not expect that. Well, I deserved it. I underestimated the gnomes. And so they were the death of me. Always remember, in a game created by Miyazaki, anything can kill you. Okay. Round 3. Perhaps 3 will be the lucky number. Okay, now that he's been herded into his room, all I have to do is avoid the Augur of Briatus, and I should be fine. They hit hard. Harder than things without joints have any right to. Or at least without physical joints. Okay. Smash, move, smash, move, repeat. I was going to say it's like whack-a-mole, but it really isn't. Ping pong? No. It's like facing Micolash. It's exactly like that, in fact.
Oh, okay. Majestic!
Now hopefully this time I won't be killed by dwarves.
Even in a dream. But alas, not too fast. This world's changed.
Okay. Now that I have my blood echoes back, I can continue with the fight with Micolash. There's a certain way to go about it to minimize the amount of time spent chasing him around hallways. And it does not involve being trapped in the uppermost floor. Those things regenerate anyways. It's almost pointless disposing of them. Not so with the dwarves, they stay dead. Oh dear, I've messed up. Well, in any case. There we are. Now he goes into there, the gate shuts. We make our way to the tippity top. Okay, up some stairs, up some more stairs. Around to the right to get an item. Heal.
Ah, of course. Some say Cosmo.
Damn! Now he's going to... Oh, he didn't kill us. What a pleasant surprise. Now, pretty much the only way to get out of that without being hit is to dodge into it. If I can just avoid the Augur of Brightus and Call Beyond, I should be alright. His hand attacks pose no threat. If I defeat him, this will be a record for me. Yes, that is the only time I have managed to kill him on the second go around. Or was it the third? No, it was the third. Okay, never mind. It's tied for the record with me. And up, up, up goes the bridge. The squealing of metal against metal as it rises. Okay, now I can ascend unfettered to the middle level of the nightmare. There's a lamp just ahead. And that is the first half of the Nightmare of Mensis. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and peace be with you.